G'day my friends, Marty Ware from martysgarden.com.au, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, it's great to see you here. If you want to learn more about growing fresh food efficiently in small space gardens, then I highly suggest that you subscribe to this channel. Now today's video is about microgreens, because growing microgreens at home is a quick way and an efficient way to add food to your plate very quickly, and I highly recommend that you actually have this as a small space gardener, as a part of your essential plan for getting food into your garden real quick. So today we've got a question from a subscriber, Pepe, and actually I'm following him back on his channel because I just love his content, and he's a great guy and actually comes from a close area near me up in the Northern Rivers since I moved down. So it's a pity I didn't get to meet you, Pepe, before then, but I know we will. Anyway, let's get into it. Here's the question and then I'm going to answer it for you. Marty's Garden teaches you how to grow fresh food in urban places and small spaces.
I want to ask Marty Ware from Marty's Garden a question. Marty, which fertilizer do you find performs best for microgreens grown in Coco Peat?
So this stuff, Pepe, this is what you're talking about, isn't it, huh? Coco Peat. Yep, you can buy this for a couple of bucks. I got this on special for $1.99 actually, just from Bunnings the other day. And what I've done is I bought 2 blocks and I've made up this. It's just soaked Coco Peat. Now I haven't actually soaked it in any nutrient whatsoever. I'm going to do mine a little bit different. But first, to get to answer the question is, I believe for the small space gardener that liquid kelp would be the easiest and most functional way to do this, and I believe that you've answered this very well in your video. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description and at the end in the cards things for you to actually get, for everyone to go over and check out Pepe's latest video on that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run some trials using this stuff, using the Coco Peat. Now I usually grow in compost, but this is a rock dust. So these have got minerals in them and they're in tea bags, and you buy them 100 bags for $5 from eBay. And what I've done here also is this is from my worm farm, and believe it or not, this is worm poo castings, and it's got about 5 to 10% of rock dust in there as well with the castings. Now these are dried out in the sun and then put into the tea bags and made into compost pods. And what you do is then you put them into your little bucket or your water container, and that'll put the minerals and a bit of fertilizer and things back into the system. And that way you're saving money. You don't have to go out and buy too much liquid fertilizer all the time. But you know, if you're doing this at home, it doesn't really cost you that much anyway. You get quite a long time out of it. But I like to take things just one step a little bit further and save money. Now you can buy a huge big bag of this rock dust from places for about $20. And you'll make up, I've lost count how many of these you can make out of one. And you can actually just grab a small handful of your castings as well, wet or dry, if you want to dry them, and put them into these and then just drop them into your watering can, and that'll work really good as well. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually trialling this. I haven't been trialling, I've trialed it before, but I'm going to do it just in Coco Peat and not compost and see how that goes for a bit of fun. And save myself some money, because I've got it lying around and I don't really want to go out and buy any more liquid seaweed at the moment, but I definitely always have it in my arsenal. I just run out at the moment. So what I've got is here is some fish emulsion, and that'll give me my nitrogen that I need for the extra leaf growth. Now I use this very weak, so it's going to be a mixture of the minerals, rock dust, these bags, these pods just dropped in and soaked for a few days. Let them soak right through until they just disintegrate basically. The rock dust one just lasts for weeks and weeks, and then you just pour it on your garden when the bag breaks and you've still got some left. So that's pretty much it. I reckon, Pepe, you're onto it, mate. And I'm really excited to see what you're doing there. So as I recommend again, head over to see his channel. Like I said, I'm going to leave the links down below. Now what's coming up in Marty's Garden is we're having live shows. Now Sydney time, it runs Tuesdays at 9:15 AM and Saturdays 9:15 AM. And Eastern Standard Time, it's running on Mondays at 5:15 PM and Friday 5:15 PM. Now I'm just going to run the 2 for the time being and see how they go. Saturday, this one coming up Saturday, is going to be about small space gardening. And I'd really like to welcome you all aboard to come in and chat and, you know, give some advice, throw in your salt as well, and let me know what you think about it. You're going to have lots of questions. I'm sure this is going to be a massive show because it really is going to take it into an in-depth. I'm going to try and keep it around 30 to 45 minutes. I don't really want to go over that. And we're going to cover growing microgreens, baby leaf, vertical gardening, containers, and talk a bit about the bale system as well that I'm doing, and different plants and stuff that you can use and grow at different times to harvest so you can get continual harvest going and save money. So it's going to be a lot in it. I'm looking forward to your questions. I'm looking forward to you guys adding value into there as well, because you've got so much knowledge to add, and that's the beauty about this live feed and this bringing this community together, is sharing all our knowledge together. And you know, and me, I'm just curating it in a way and just throwing in my extra knowledge at the same time. So I look forward to seeing you there. Beginners, you're just going to love it. Intermediates, you're going to love it, and the experts too, because we can all get together and share the love, share the joy in the world of growing food at home. I'm going to see you at the next video. Have a great day, happy gardening, and remember to watch on now, because there's going to be some links and things coming up. And a little bit of a plug about one of my hats. See you next video real soon. Bye for now.
I've got my microgreens hat on. I bought it from Marty Ware at Marty's Garden channel here on YouTube. He has a business called ockerland.com. If you like the look of this hat, honestly, before I go any further, this is not a sales pitch. He didn't pay me for this. No, I just like the hat because I've got a market stall this Saturday. It's good quality. The writing here is stitched in, and I love it. It's going to go nicely with my shirt.